Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again. I'm your MC this morning. My name is Alan Seed. I would like to formally advise everyone that our program will start exactly in 10 minutes. So you have 10 minutes to greet one another and say good morning to each of everyone with you today. And we'll get the formal ceremony going in 10 minutes. Malungil tutaw, mergid rogo ya adar Palau. Nga ka mo bangkela landisang Chief of Staff mo MC gidre al tutaw makmal lolngit rarbek ad ma dora olgege dergid do wil tutaw mo rarbek ad ngarbi targid al sela tru ilbung e bodo mo al program ergid malungil tutaw mergid roguy. Ladies and gentlemen, may I ask every one of us to rise and welcome the President of Palau. His Excellency Surang Luips Jr. is joining us, so let's give him a round of applause. Bergidar Adar Palau, Marngudel Momadar President Ergid, my First Lady, President Suran Whips Jr., my First Lady Valerie. You may be seated.
Bring it down.
Ali, Malungil Tutau, Bergidar Adar Palau Rogui, direct Malungil Tutau, Mortircal, El Malbatok, El Togubets, El Lokyakar Gidr, El Meldinger Gidr, El Maltogubets, El Sil Sarablur Belau. Good morning everyone. Good morning to the people of Palau on this special occasion of the 30th anniversary of the constitutional government, of the independence of the Republic of Palau. We welcome all the Palauans to join us this morning. We welcome all the Palauans that are able to listen and view this program via radio, TV, and YouTube. We thank you for joining us in celebrating this very special occasion this morning. We are also very blessed to have so many guests from abroad that have visited us on this special 30th anniversary of our Independence Day government. Just a bit of history. Palau established its constitutional government in January of 1981. And then subsequent to that, we became independent on this day on October 1, 1994. So we had a constitutional government established, elected our first president, Harwaram League, at the time in 1981. And then in 1994, after many, many years of negotiating with the United States of the Compact of Free Association, we were able to attain our independence on October 1, 1994, which is 30 years ago. I'm privileged. My name is Alan Seed. I'm privileged to join with the Chief of Staff, Landisan Kotaro, to be your MC this morning. It is especially a distinct honor for me because in 1981, during the first constitutional government installation, I was 25 years old and I was the master of ceremony at the time. I'm a little older now. Also in 1994, October 1, I was a member of the Congress, the House of Delegates representing Courtyard State, and once again I had the privilege and honor of serving as the master of ceremony of that very special day 30 years ago. So it is really a distinct honor that on the 30th anniversary, I'm able to join Landi Sang in being the Master of Ceremony this morning. Malt mearngu kul tialte al mergidar ad Palau el mlosab el mo ali mga kama Chief of Staff ergid Landi Sang Kotaro e mo MC ergid rel al tutau tial mal togu wetsel sil sergid el nyamom ngodel kelsil kelsela bodo liak do gurit sel belu ra oder ra karam lamemong aktirek lulu ay sel tokor ang bardal wase malklol klengal tangat el merngak el mlosbel direct klo ay setial segadet mo a 1981 ya belaw amlo dolmis el constitutional government ringi magadamlong ilti harwor legal mlo president tergi sel time nga kamle luim e margi ke mlosbel mlo master of ceremony gider sel time direct mal mlongal tanga tamakmle member House of Delegates luntera blur oreor ya October 1 1994 ya kmlo mengil tel direct modur el master of ceremony gider se gidel sils rabot independent ro der ram la memong mengora mal to gubet el merngak el mosab egal direct MC gider o der ram la memong akora ulungala kalwa sel time mengora dir del gel ga yuk el angora mal mlamo obal ding malklol tangak la el mosabel MC gider el altutau lo bengela landisang kotaror el altutau ma bodomu ma kulngiter gider roguil beklad ma bodo dodangsi His Excellency Sural Whips Jr., President of the Republic of Palau, and Madam First Lady Valerie Whips. Let's give them a round of applause. The direct mal el recognize Honorable J. Udu Sngabao Senior, el Vice President the Minister of Justice, Matirger Roguil Member of Cabinet President Robengeder Altutau. I'm also honored to recognize the Honorable J. Udu Sngabao Senior, Vice President and Minister of Justice, and all of the members of the Cabinet with us this morning. Let's give them a round of applause. Direct malt me arnguk el mod ngasi akol reklay may bedul marubul belau lobenged medab stria maklol prot el mortiga rubul belau lobenged el altutau. Let's recognize the High Chief Reklay and Ibedul and the members of the Rubgul Belau with us this morning. Direct malt me arnguk el klol atngak el mosbegel mo recognize Adaladra Bilung, Gloria Sali, Maebi Reklay, Mitsko Walter, Marmasil Belau, Lobengeder Altutau. Let's give a round of applause to our Bilung, Gloria Sali, and Ebi Reklay, Mitsko Walter, and all the Masil Belau with us today. Direct Maltmarngu, mo recognize President Senate, the Honorable Hokons Paules, Mar Senators Lobengeder Altutau Rogui, Medepsria Klol Prot. Direct Maltmarngu will recognize the Honorable Sabino Anastasio, Speaker of the House of Delegates, Marogul Delegates. Let's welcome the members of the House of Delegates with us this morning. It is also a great honor for me to recognize and welcome the Honorable Olday Ngiray Galao, Chief Justice, and all of the justices of our Supreme Court with us this morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. I'm also honored and direct malungilarngu mo kadongyang klela Honorable Henaro Paloy, Chairman of the Governors Association, Marogul Governors Rablur Bela Lobengeder Altutau. Medabstri Aklol Prot, our Governors Rablur Bela Lobengeder Altutau. Medigul ngitra a short pause. Ako mesra Adala President el mlamay med ilil mong waking lel Mrs. Whips raw era bodolmolma. Kulgitra asers malbol kaidra Mrs. Swips ma argamsik el moray gelging lir e bol spedel malmol mra programmer gid. May we use this opportunity to also welcome the mother and the father of our president, Mr. Srigamsik Whips and Marilyn Whips, to join us this morning. Let's give them a round of applause. Oderagaramla Memong, 30 years ago, at the Asahi baseball field, the Honorable Speaker Whips, who is with us this morning, was one of 3 people who signed the Declaration of Independence. It was signed by President Kuniwo Nakamura, the late President Kuniwo Nakamura, and also the late Senate President Peter Sugiyama, and the now still with us, former Speaker Surang Whips Surang Whips Sr. So let's give him a round of applause for being with us after 30 years. Ndirekl swakal ngutial teal, modang si welcome ra Speaker Silverius Talay, Elnya Chairman ra Speakers Association, matigar rogul Speakers Raigal States, lobangedar al tutau, medabstri ra klol prot. Direkl maltmearngugol mo welcome Ertirgel Ambassador Sergid Mangarnia David Oru mal Ambassador Sergid el Morablura Republic of Taiwan China Taiwan Ngarnia Honorable Peter Adelbai Ambassador to Japan Direkl ngarnia Ambassador Hersi Kyota Elngia Ergid el Morablura Mrigel. Let's welcome Esolay dilungile president di guay sertial segd el kmo ngarngia history belau el betogal mgegrel ada diaglo dengli. I would like to explain that our ambassador to the United States, Hersi Kyota, has a role in our history that not many people know about, and I would like to share that in recognizing him. First, he is the longest serving ambassador to the United States of any country in history. Let's give him a round of applause for that. And secondly, while we served in the Congress in the 90s, Senator Kyota was a senator. Ambassador Kyota was a senator, and it's the only time in the modern history of our constitutional government where a father and son served in the Congress. His father was the late Speaker Shiro Kyota, serving the House, while his son was serving at the Senate. It's the only time that it has happened in the history of Palau since the Constitution was installed. Let's give him another round of applause. And at this time, with all due modesty and with the permission of our High Chief Reklai, may I recognize my very own daughter, Ambassador Ilana Sid, to the United Nations. Can you give her a round of applause? President Takmol Ngitra, Chief of Staff, Landisan Kotaro, Mungukmengu Olgyung, Leguk Mogedrigid Raigel Nexel, Ela Program Rigid, and Malungil Tutau. Welcome to the capital, welcome to Rulmud, and let's celebrate this special day today in a good spirit of happiness and friendship together. Thank you very much.
Malungil mo tutal morarbe klav, waigel baldu adel baratang ang klikalandisang. Good morning, everyone. If you had to listen to me last night, I'm sorry you're listening to me again this morning. Mla mo ka derrak, dodokurit sel belu. Hindi sel ruli del mo ilak lel belu, akli ibelaw, maklebelaw rigid. Madilungil basul, ebodokodong ityal, el-kadib rigid, logi wadabus. Mbodolingit trarterul, magikarel ngalgel belaw, el-tira olgril ise, mateong et pisong. El-membol olbus, el-makodong ityal, kadib rigid, el-altutaw. Malmasulang olgari lamateong. In Palauan culture, in order to call a village together, you do the conch shell in order to call everyone. There was no social media at the time to put out the PSA. Bodol mo mara program rigid, direct bodon tira tarangaya sa karadil, rablur belaw, al ngiyang klelauria makreos, bol baskida asalsel, el al independence tergid.
Emakaw editrarubak lungila kalulum kadawira kaumang dorale kardi malbang kawoy ule emalmed merada biyang Emay gaerulget along where the lita ulamang adapsara kayuk lamang adapsara daspadal almay mabedobu di taulara liyang Karoy kadam lekye ewngelang mo alroys mongolingi maalme kadayday madongalal mading ase edo badangal mo malo masiyang mal lang.
Malmasulang rehearsal asalsel. The chant that was given is about people coming from different directions, a leader that can calm rough seas, and us coming together as one. Kada direkal na mo Kristiyano belu, mabek karo kul dorul, kada blolo mo ulabang lungu, bodong tir, abastor balku sandario, belbas kidang lungued rel altutaw.
Kabodo Lulu. Psalm 143, 21 akmo. Aklimo bloy loldang sra rubak, arogoy bleop, pololdang sra edang klel morar. Ububul Dios ng ngarayang at agibelun, mekeldi ng ngarmatam el al tutaw, malordang se mal merenga sulem. Kamal masaw rab loko kuwi rengar kau ma belakar rengar kau ma baltig rengar kau ma tete lagrat sarkau giram mergol loko der rag edam Dios ilgim do kurit esab amal masang aklung yolem ma baltig rengar kau malam malte mga tigay germam ma belumam. Ramal Dios pomomakngal tangat terjalsil se pomong tigay ke morer se mosab akrar beklaar. Aigel makle alsil sa ramal Dios pol ulsar rabal tigre ngargau arbek klaar bol tigre osab aklar ngar arwel imam el alsil sa igel rogul togol momdung pol togol ngarang mam el girel osab aklel orgodel abulumam ramal mol maragal ngar mamam. Imal mereng asulem di bloel le modorsi tal time ngar arwel imam lawang klaim gaul dingar edal osablam Yesus Kristus. Amen.
Malmasulang nga pastor sel lungu bodolong itrar beklad del tira masisi orir bododor edon tira alang ala mayubi bol itakli sel ngia odong sedar other belau national anthem. For those that are able to, let us please rise for the national anthem. malmasulang UB Miss maalangal masubad Ursel National Anthem. Adal baratang am labang adu ay selwase 1981 ng Lui May Margil 1994 ang o kodem with Argil. Nga kamle argik direk kamle ngal kara maristelal ngitak National Anthem ra asahi ra tembel tial saying. Belang ko derra karuriw indirek kalsab edel mestri ra ngaya sa karbelal malbus mga salts ngitak National Anthem. Mo kodawrang at mo in 30 years time maral melo ko derra indirek kal ngaring ate elirel mesa nga blurir al mlam ngal mo ngil belu. Kadamo melamon ra program margid Waikel mlam du ko nga ra bluram mel kayo. Ako talbo ko tongil mga adu akwol albeek lubak alngiyara klay Rafael bawong girmang mbol baskida al mergi del al tutaw
balungil tutaw balungil tutaw ay betul kau baru bukal belau ay martiara lang president kau bermister kau president ra senate kau senators speaker ra house Chief Justice. Nga kadiak pok petek tel mata do lagi tam teng le tial al doktel de berngir alwas ngaral sil tiaya sil sra boleh liak la ablur belau akti kita radar belau akpal wel kamar kumul merah melkeo betikal okya kergit nga kamar ngarapai melkeo ngam tahu kumul merah melkeo letial kya bitol kya kya bitor melkeo tiak kya bitor rablur belau bodok kelde ber kya bitor gitu toto otong si tial silsra kita radar belau मैं दिया कबोल को मांग ताल ताल कलम मालती कहते हैं एक तो सोदे तो कोरा ब्रिगेड में तेरे काल ओक्या करके बोलो तंगे लुआसें करो Excellencies, distinguished guests, and friends from abroad. I know you travel a long miles across the vast Pacific Ocean to come to Palau and join the people of Palau and celebrate our 30th Independence Day. What a coincidence, because I know there are 30 countries here in Palau to join the Palau, people of Palau and celebrate the 30th anniversary. 30th anniversaries, 30 countries here in Palau. What a coincidence. Since 1800 to 1945, Palau was a colony to several powerful countries in the world. They tried to change our lifestyle. The people of Palau were determined to preserve and protect our traditions. Palau became under the United Nations. And under the jurisdiction of the United States of America. In 1994, we became independent. When we became independent, we joined the other 184 countries who were members of world community, the United Nations. Today, there are 110 countries member of the United Nations. We Palauans are very proud. We are one of the second smallest country belong to the United Nations. Palau is less than 200 square miles. The population of Palau, around 17 to 1800,000 people. What Palau have contributed to the world? Nothing. Small island nation, third developing countries. I thank all of you to assist Palau from medical care, education, infrastructures. I thank all of you. You are helping Palau because we are friends. In our tradition, Palau is concerned about the conservation. I think Palau have contributed the protection of our ocean, the protection of our land, and climate change. That's what Palau have contributed to the world community. When you say environment, when translate that in English to Palauan language, it we call it lugelak langar. Conservation is lugelak langar. And when you translate that to English, It's a nest of life. Nest of life. And that's why we are so concerned of our environment. Today we're talking about food security. Yes, ocean provide that. Yes, the land will provide that. And also the climate change has effect to food security. And Palau do all it can through our traditions, knowledge. Today we have a scientific knowledge, but Palau still rely on traditional way of how you protect the environment. Why is that? The environment doesn't destroy itself. We the people destroy so we have to talk to the people and make sure they have understanding of protecting environment. To protect environment today, it's not for us. It's not for us. It's for a future generation. That's for a future generation. What I'm saying is a short summary of how Palau what it is today, and we are so proud to be a member of global organization, the United States, and hopefully we contribute more to the world. There is a theme of this Independence Day. In Palawan means Arad Aotila Agaramlel Belau. The people are the one to be responsible for the protection of our environment. Our customs and traditions are the identification of Palawan in this world. So we protect our language, we protect our environment, everything, the next of life. I thank you so much for those who traveled across the ocean to Palau to join us on this special day for the people of Palau, and also a special day for you because you have gained a good friend. And for this, I would like to take this opportunity and recognize all the 30 countries who are with us today on this significant occasion. Ako liit ay adal bahay ba? Biltoy.
As Paramount Chief Reclai had mentioned, he wants to specially welcome our off-island guests attending this 30th Independence Day ceremony. So we beg your indulgence as we go through the list. It's important to recognize everyone. The Honorable R.N.B. Palik, Vice President of the Federated States of Micronesia, and his wife, Mrs. Adelita Palik, and the rest of the delegation. Mr. Toshihisa Takata, Special Envoy of His Excellency Prime Minister Fumio Kishida of Japan. The Honorable Jiao Tsu Tsingrur, Minister, Council of Indigenous Peoples, and Special Envoy of His Excellency Lai Ching-te of the Republic of China, Taiwan. The Honorable Marcus Stephen, Member of Parliament and Speaker of the Parliament of Nauru, with his delegation. And the Honorable Jess Gasper Jr., Minister of Culture and Internal Affairs of the Republic of the Marshall Islands and Special Envoy to Her Excellency President Hilda Heine.
Before I call on the other distinguished guest, may I take this opportunity on all our behalf and wish a happy birthday to the Honorable Speaker of the Parliament of Nauru, Marcus Stephen. Happy birthday to you for sharing the occasion with the Palau. Yeah. It is my honor to recognize Her Excellency Richelle Turner, Ambassador of Australia, who's with us this morning, accompanied by Mr. Mark Tattersall, First Secretary, Office of the Pacific, Department of Foreign Affairs of Australia. Thank you for joining us this morning. It's also my privilege to recognize and welcome Her Excellency Ambassador Jessica Lee of the Republic of China, Taiwan, and the entire Taiwanese delegation with us this morning. Thank you, Madam Ambassador. It's also my pleasure to recognize His Excellency Hiroyuki Orikasa, Ambassador of Japan to the Republic of Palau and the entire delegation of Japan. Thank you for joining us this morning. It's my pleasure to recognize His Excellency Joel Erendrich of the United States of America. Ambassador, please rise and be recognized. Thank you. With him is Isobel Coleman, Deputy Administrator of the USAID. Thank you, Madam. We have also Carmen Cantor, Assistant Secretary of the Department of Interior. Thank you, ma'am, for joining us. It's also my great honor to recognize and welcome Rear Admiral Gregory Hoffman and Mrs. Hoffman to join us this morning. Thank you, Admiral, for joining us today with your wife. I would also like to recognize all of the Diplomatic Corps members that are with us today that reside here in Palau, if you don't mind including myself. Thank you, Diplomatic Corps, for joining us this morning.
There are also visiting non-resident ambassadors that are joining us this morning. His Excellency Johann Brigger of Austria, with Madam Roswitha Brigger. His Excellency Ahmed Abdullah Ahmed Al-Marsi Al-Hajeri of the Kingdom of Bahrain. His Excellency Michael Paris, Kingdom of Belgium. His Excellency Alvaro Domingo Jara Bucarey of Chile. His Excellency Karel Heck, Czech Republic.
Thank you. It's my honor to recognize His Excellency Franz Michael Melvin of Denmark and Madame Eva Belvin. Thank you for joining us this morning. Thank you, gentlemen and Madame. We welcome His Excellency Dr. Andreas Plafernoskuli. Sorry if I got that name. Did I do okay? Thank you, Ambassador from Germany, all the way from Germany. Thank you for gracing us with your presence, with your lovely wife, Marina. Thank you. We'd like to welcome His Excellency Titanila Toth. Titanila Toth. Her Excellency, the Ambassador of Hungary. Thank you for joining us with your delegation of 2 members. Thank you. It's my honor to welcome His Excellency Agus Widjojo of Indonesia, our neighbor state. Thank you, Ambassador. And joined with him is Madame Rani Widjojo and the delegation of Indonesia. Thank you, Madame, for joining us with your delegation. It is my honor to welcome His Excellency and his wife, His Excellency Dr. Sabri Kikmari, the Ambassador of Kosovo, with his wife to join us this morning. And welcome from Kosovo, Ambassador. And I had the pleasure of meeting them at the dinner reception last night. Welcome to Palau.
It is also our pleasure to welcome His Excellency Daniel Hernandez Joseph of Mexico. His Excellency Michael Ketchen of New Zealand. His Excellency Christian Lister of Norway. His Excellency Raduta Dana Matache, Her Excellency, my apologies, of Romania, with her spouse, Mr. Constantin Matache. It is also our pleasure to welcome Her Excellency Alexandra Kovac of Serbia.
It's my honor to welcome His Excellency Dr. Nicolas Brühl of Switzerland. Welcome and thank you. It's my honor to welcome the Ambassador, Her Excellency Ambassador Tul Traisorat of Thailand and her delegation. Thank you. And may I, Mr. President, also on our behalf, wish the good ambassador happy birthday today. We have two ambassadors celebrating their birthday on our special day. Thank you for joining us all the way from Thailand. Thank you. It is also a great honor for me to welcome from such a faraway country His Excellency Korkut Gunjen of Turkey. Thank you and welcome all the way from Turkey. Thank you.
We also have other diplomats that are joining us this morning. Mr. Sang Sung Man, Minister and Consul General of the Republic of Korea. Mr. Rafael Hermoso, Deputy Assistant Secretary of the Philippines. Mrs. Francesca Fuentes, Political Counselor of France. We would like to also recognize the delegation from Guam that's with us here this morning. And the delegation from also our neighbor, the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands.
We also take this opportunity to recognize our friends from the Nagoya Lions Club. Thank you for coming from Nagoya to join us today. We also have some special guests from the Pacific Games Council. So at this time, I would like to welcome Mr. Vidya Lakhan, President of Pacific Games Council and executive members of the Pacific Games Council and Association here with us. Thank you for gracing us with your presence today. We also welcome Andrew Monogu, CEO of the Pacific Games Council. Thank you for coming to Palau. We have Dr. Robin Mitchell, President of the Oceania National Olympic Committee and all of National Olympic Committees of Oceania. Thank you for joining us, sir. We also my honor to welcome my friend Rick Blas, Secretary General of Oceania National Olympic Committee from Guam. Thank you, Rick, for joining us. We also welcome Mr. Inoke Baini Mararama, Executive Director, Oceania National Olympic Committee Secretariat. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us.
With that, it was a long and exhaustive list, but if you recall, the first Independence Day celebration under the WIP's administration, it was COVID. So it was just us. So we are very happy to have many guests gracing us with their presence on this 30th Independence Day of the Republic of Palau. As such, we are also very honored that we have received numerous congratulatory messages, and we will have some of those read today. Malbato kay gel klum rarbekal sa ali del maliwak rablul adel blalo durok len may. Hindi ka tangal tanga telengar niya klawal belu. Alingi ang niya officer tida alsela belur belaw. E direkal ngar niya rangal kar belaw. Laurio raigel kakarosul obis. El tira mo umuy wa aigel tokubet sel klum el merigi dar adel belaw el al tokubet sel sil sergid. Madilungil basula bodon tiringel got. Alingi Miss Clarissa Adelbay. Bol iwi sel ngi aklam irar adra Australia. El merigi dar adel belaw el al tutaw.
Good morning, Your Excellency. On the 30th anniversary of the independence of the Republic of Palau, I am delighted to convey to you, the government and the people of Palau, my warmest wishes, together with those of the Australian government and people. This year marks 30 years of diplomatic relations between our two countries. We value and respect the warm and friendly relationship we have with Palau, demonstrated by the opening of our embassy in Courtyard in 2019. Australia and Palau's partnership over the past 30 years is grounded by our mutual interest in sovereignty, prosperity, and security. Our partnership is underpinned by our shared commitments to tackling climate change and protecting the environment and strengthening maritime surveillance, regional security, and connectivity. I look forward to our people-to-people links growing over time. It was a pleasure to see you recently in Tonga at the Pacific Island Forum. I appreciated your personal support for the Pacific Policing Initiative. I look forward to Palau hosting the PIF in 2026. May I express my confidence that the friendly relations between our two countries will continue to prosper in the coming year. On behalf of the Australian people, please accept my congratulations on the occasion of this important anniversary. Yours sincerely, Anthony Albanese.
Thank you, Ms. Adelbay. At this time, may I invite Ms. Phoebe Uehara of the Embassy of the Republic of China, Taiwan, to read our congratulatory message from our friends in Taiwan.
Good morning, Anungil Tutao, Your Excellency. On behalf of the people and government of the Republic of China, Taiwan, I would like to convey my heartfelt congratulations to you and the people of the Republic of Palau on the 30th anniversary of your country's independence. Taiwan and Palau have enjoyed a mutually beneficial partnership, establishing diplomatic ties in 1999, and as maritime nations, we share deep bonds. Our relations, based on mutual respect and friendship, have steadily grown stronger through our commitment to peace, freedom, democracy, and human rights. I have every confidence that as we continue our close cooperation, we will achieve even more for our peoples, our countries, and the world. Please accept, Your Excellency, the renewed assurances of my highest consideration, as well as my best wishes for your personal well-being and the continued prosperity of Palau. Sincerely, Lai Ching-te, President of the Republic of China, Taiwan. Thank you.
Sheshe. We would now like to invite Mr. Storm Koshiba to please read our congratulatory message from our friends in Japan.
Good morning, Mitutao, Ohayo gozaimasu. Prior to reading the congratulatory message, I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of the Embassy of Japan to announce we've also received a congratulatory message from His Majesty the Emperor Naruhito. Upon the occasion of celebrations marking the 30th anniversary of the independence of the Republic of Palau, I would like to convey my sincere congratulations to Your Excellency, the government, and the people of Palau on behalf of the government and the people of Japan. I have entrusted this letter to Ambassador Takata Toshihisa, who I am sending to the Republic of Palau as my special envoy. Since assuming office as Prime Minister in October 2021, I've had the privilege of holding as many as 5 bilateral summit meetings with Your Excellency. We have shared the objectives of achieving a free and open Indo-Pacific, as well as fundamental values such as freedom, democracy, and human rights. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Your Excellency for the relationship of mutual trust and personal friendship we have built through candid exchanges of views, sometimes over lunch and dinner, based on the strong kizuna between our two countries, bound by our long shared history. I would therefore like to extend my heartfelt wishes for Your Excellency's continued health and further success, as well as for the greater prosperity of the people of Palau. Sincerely yours, Kishida Fumio, Prime Minister of Japan. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Domo arigato. We would also like to please ask Ms. Zina Kulyelang Rungulbay of the U.S. Embassy in the Republic of Palau to please read us the congratulatory message from the United States of America.
Malungil Tutao. Dear Mr. President, on behalf of the people of the United States, I send our best wishes to you and the people of Palau as you celebrate the 30th anniversary of your Independence Day on October 1. Palau is an integral partner of the United States and shares a special relationship with us. Our two countries remain steadfast in upholding democratic values and promoting a resilient Indo-Pacific. Together, we are tackling the climate crisis, strengthening maritime cooperation and scientific research, and improving economic opportunities in the region. Since signing into law new legislation in March relating to the Compacts of Free Association, the connection between the United States and Palau has been bolstered for another 20 years. In the year ahead, the United States looks forward to deepening the ties between our people with the return of the Peace Corps to Palau in 2025. As you celebrate this joyous day, know that the United States is committed to working with Palau in growing the bonds between our two nations. Sincerely, Joseph R. Biden, Jr.
Let's give them another round of applause for those wonderful messages that have been read from Australia, Japan, Republic of China, Taiwan, and the United States. Thank you so much for reading these messages to us this morning. We have congratulatory messages as well, but we will not read them in the interest of time. But I would like to take this opportunity to thank these countries for their heads of states for sending congratulatory messages for this occasion. So let's give a round of applause for a congratulatory message from the Republic of Korea. Thank you, Korea, for your message to this day, for this day. We also want to recognize the Kingdom of Thailand for their congratulatory message to the Republic of Palau. Thank you, Thailand. We also have a very warm congratulatory message from the Republic of Germany. Thank you, Germany, for your friendship. We have also a message from Her Excellency, the President of the Marshall Islands. Thank you, Marshall Islands. We have a message from the Republic of Austria. Thank you, Austria, for your message this morning. We have a message from the Crown Prince and Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Thank you, Saudi Arabia, for your message of friendship this morning. I would like now to ask Landi to come and introduce the winners of the SA contest for this occasion. Landi.
El Independence Day, waigel mlamadu ngaringi selti merigi del mo ar ada otil agaramlel belau. Mungtilaw da toho el morarbek el ngal gra school ra al sela blur belau. El girela art contest, ma essay contest. Well al sils en suad el more recognizer tirigel tiram lokats sel art contest, ma essay contest. Engel mlokot sel essay contest. Amor nga teelel el mo oywi sel mle el daal. Mlaringi ako el kategori ra sel art contest, el gotol school, el mo ongewal school. Makti mo mas ang clear tirgal ngal kara school el tiramlo ngwako mo ongerung mo ongevey. Ngel mlo ongevey sel category 1, Emmanuel Kota longevel school ra Airay Elementary School. Ngel mlo ongerung Canela Carner el nga ongedel school Ramelgoyok Elementary School. Ninga kumda ngal kring SR. Ngel mlokot si Cheik Sano Longewal School Rangaram Longoy Elementary School. Direkel ngaringi sel category 2 el tira ongeyim el school el mo ongeyal school or tegi del art contest. Mengel mlo ongevey Easton Rulugd longewi del school ra Airay Elementary School. Ngel mlo ongerung Vanessa College longelol mel school ra Melgayok Elementary School. Engel mlokot Blake Mason Longeyal School, Raimelik Elementary School. El asel mlo mga ngedel kategori, segi del mle essay contest. Matiam lo rangal gara high school, tirgelo ngetiul mor ongotrui merul school. Mengel mlo ongevey, Akarner Samrek Esabey, Along at trip ang erul school, rabelaw mo dak niya school. Ingel mo ang erung, Abarcilia, Ngilsils, Camacho, long at trip ang matal school, radirek kalbelaw mo dak niya school. Engel mlokot, ang at trip old school, raskula dara Palau High School, ang kakita dong okler tiyay. Kiralin tiut ngir amat. Ngal along. Madilungil basul, ebodop sate elela Kiralin, malamay maliwi sel eserngi, alingi yam logo tertegi del kuklay wangadra narangal karaskula.
Ali, malungil tutaw, Ali belaw. Kadangal tangat al salbaak lengar abud al salak labog letmi al balwad. Ang maral tokoy al time, ang batokal balura balul ad, ang al salaw dik al maring al ratokor agaysay, makarul, aurior, ukrul, uldik al magamad, oratela kabalment, masyungel aklaad matulungal ko. Ang digid ar other belaw, ang arabud emalmol malsabed lautkew ra Independence Day gid. El alrak atobet salrak al mergid ar other belaw. El alsils ekadautkew ramong mongogadel rak el kalsela Independence Day. Mangulumu lersera October 1994, yabal water belaw amlo ilayak lemimok kulbulu edingil mga drederngin. Saygid el mer el ang ekadam el mol melotkew engara de reng el gire la mimo kledo gurit selbalwad klolo dangas matmol olomreng el saul labora robak dios raungil ul qarwil maklang el tangat ringil merkid mutiligelu olela utumela la rablur belaw marabek kalmla mga taklela kabelment raw alel el mer el al time marubugul marmasil belaw ramring ulurerir lakareng artir mangil teletal ra umared la maoret la balu eluul lakadakal diblar el alsils outcare or tek malungil klobsay kidar other belaw other stalad tulungal kamakablil ludimuk rapalwad makabalmen terkit adakadul ibraring la maalbul maklogolusi Akorior, Podal, Malmut el-Babil, Raongar, Mabarad al-Toy, Al-Qabal Mentrigida al-Bangal. Kadam longumu, ratereng sa isa la COVID-19, igid kam langulo ewakli. Ase erma Kodal, Rabtigraranguth, Maratad, Adiminiso Israbek al-Sils. Alubul, Rablu, Maklokosokod, Rasyunga laklaad, Matulungal, Kmang Blakatak kal-Duwes. Endindirek kalbatokol il-Tokoy, Amladwub, Arabalwad, الوطلتال رأمسو مسكول أو غرول مسيون لابدنيد بطول شوباي تال راوريور مارايل إنترنت تملانغوريا كلارتل ملموت البابيل سل غربار ال 2024 Independence Day الكمو أرعادا أوتيل أغرملل بيلاو أجيرا لادرستال آد مطلونغال مبلور بيلاو المورقود لو تويلنين ay kagida bebila tletal السباد الرمول سباد المرول الأول أغرمل البلاو الإله مخلوق غرقيد أغوت أغرمل الله بالوادر بلاو أو طول رادر ستا مادر ستارجيد بالبيوس أتنجد المسا قلباغ المخلوقيال الملامغت مقربلو اللي غديدو مسا مكنيت لدولتو أو نيل أو دليل الشوغان غرقيد متجينيد أجيد المغريوم لمغلول لغو أتي أقلبلا مقلي بلا ركيد Osisiu au ngilgat maklela badenged the swed marungud au hotel am sisi elbelu wal mo ol tabal tigareng maklaw garew maklang aseo radlong led el other belau ang mga taklel aklalid el garden bi hinkli amil logoy el mo na quote every good citizen adds to the strength of a nation close quote balgolak mo avec lungil adala buay ado ali aklisi el abalu Ongerung, akaramele la bulur belaw, altu rather stal tulungal marakaw at al ad. Ar adam mar adil marongara ala tulungal makablil aklowangar alir lolis ak ramikare ang nilblakarad mo umarula. Klamarad tol blaya kot el bashora osis ak mo umasuba. Walmasisi osis aklel at ginye dar other belau maomngul maomang lang mes maomlang smad bololmol mo osis aklel rabek kal dalong okla. Tiagi datara rolel akaramele labalwad. Amalom sarungul Confucius adilul mo, and I quote, "The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home." Balgulak mo aklisi el ablu aomu el raklang arongil klangar rablay. Ongede ara mga takle laklol government, state government, rubugul marmasi lablu agiril mo kauklet et magaloriol masabak rarabek al adar ablu. Mandaga mo aloy akmal mo abule gurusi. Armared al ngarabek al ministry bolomes aigel maklob al kultoy el gil al gat magil. Wayaskel aurior school mo umusub awrul magat makle lablu malmut al babil ebolonga do le los sikrolel atabasul nges wel morarbek al ad le klabo galle labalwa dangar alet dogui qadakker angal dangod emring al klangar el albalul ad alo I say engiret ar other belau der stal ad tulungal kamablu el motmage aurior el togotigi egoramali angir klangar kitar other belau Tia omu el rablay mother stal adalat tulungal etob del merabway mablu Sel da togotigi yang niluge laklangar ar qoblid ang mosab edel ngoswiratang matang Bodo bakal tareng mabagtigareng edada kalorior adra imol belu logora mela balwad el gira lamaral mel tel rol Other stargi del other belau aoti logora mela balwad dakal kabalment yedarula balwad el mongil egid yarulin mo maknit Aktima mga sim el modelat tingin lam lemred rabluram Rikel John F Kennedy among the iya imol tokor alsen quote and so my fellow Palauans ask not what your country can do for you but ask what you can do for your country close quote laqad idalangak mo kabalmente bay gukto gel mo ngarasab edulul gira labalwat okmal masulang
Medlutul saprot a kiralin girmaatra malungil eserngi malul tabngal lagi rokul tokol mildung pilung gegidal direk mal lol tirak lagel al miwar maas al waseng giredal mutmok la batangit mal msaulang kangal get direk mal marngul direk lo ay sergidar other belau it's my honor and privilege to let the people of Palau know that Honorable Lou Leon Guerrero, the Governor of Guam, sent a message of congratulations to all of us on our special 30th anniversary. Thank you, Guam. Thank you, Governor Guerrero. Akura de olingit tirgel ngara igel booth mar kuro mara kalir ma ika ko dola ditel gibel kakalulaw mandiakal sal moklo ang ngel alu bol sepedulungir remeng sa igal adu. I'm asking those in the back to, you can talk, but please whisper so that we don't have too much echo so we can hear all the upcoming speeches. Thank you so much. El altaim in maltmarnguk, el momt ergidar adar belau, mokodongi, at tangak el speaker regid, ra House of Delegates, Paul el Sabino Anastasio, It's my great pleasure to welcome the Speaker of the House of Delegates, Sabino Anastasio, to make his remarks on this special day. Mr. Speaker.
Ali, will tutao dik medung mosuel. Raklai, pilung, raklai mai budul. Arve klobul belau. Evi reklai au mabilum arve masil belau. His Excellency President Whips Junior, my Vice President, Honorable Vice President, my members of Cabinet, especially the recognized diplomatic corps. They are maybe the biggest diplomatic corps that just arrived Palau. Let's welcome them, please. Tangi. Elang martogubet sil sirgid. Kadangara dori namo dori irgid. Magada House of Delegates, 16 members ngi bir klay ko mabilung agi motmak kung tertire sola osusur gumeu oringit tergid beklab lo aset yang amal to gubet silsil sergid elang kada dil ka ngayas ka ending gire the recognizing il wasay kida umrole da kamangala pibila time ng maringil ending kita di mangusay Kabelment tergida malungil bleop ngaria obisa president olbira lulau ma judiciary seguida ula blua ala lakla ngaria rubugul belau diregal malu maklat ka beklad ra umul matretelela aureor madulong redal beklad ra blur belau Desde soal mo mutial teale oriental reclad mem digital dombrot el guerre tial independence seguir Palau. In the interest of time, I have my remark in the program that everybody can see. I'm going to encourage the diplomatic corps to send the tourists. They don't have to be 30. They can be older than 30 and younger than 30 to visit Palau. I hope you will do it. And on behalf of the people of Palau, the members of Congress, I thank you for visiting Palau. Kumam sulang bilung kau ma ebireklay.
Malmasulang speaker Raigel al mergidrel al tutao. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Before we proceed, it was our error, and I will take full responsibility for it, but we would like to also recognize our new Pacific Ocean Commissioner, Dr. Filimon Manoni, who is here with us today. He is part of the new office that just established in Palau. Ngel rupa kaul makadamlam kadongi ang klela, ngeyam rather sel obis, sel ngiyam loylakla, or sel Pacific Island Forum Secretariat. Tia sel obis sel maldi masada tokorada abo. Ea obis sel ratay heyo rogid, abla dungul merbelaw mong to obis sel belaw. Kadamo melmal mertial program mergidrel al tutaw, kadamla rameng sa alda-ala at ang aklel speaker. El ngiya kuk tulul sel vital blara House of Delegates. Mabodong tirtial teal, bodong tira at ang aklil niya President ra Senate, Alhokons Paules, Bolbaskida, al mergidrel al tutaw, Senate President.
Malungil tutaw. Good morning to everyone. On behalf of my colleague in the Senate, I want to welcome all of our friends, diplomatic corps, and all our friends around the globe who are here with us today to celebrate our 30th anniversary of Independence Day. It made me feel proud to be Palawan, with a small country, and yet we have so many friends around the world who are here with us today. Thank you very much for your presence here today to celebrate our Independence Day. You know, it took us so many years to be independent. And finally, we became independent. I want to thank the United States of America for giving us that opportunity as we are here today to celebrate that long perseverance that our people took, yet they did not give up and find the way for us to become independent. And I thank all our people during the early days of our determination to become independent. Malungil tutaw le gorga raklay, may badul, marubukul belaw rogoy. Direkal malungil tutaw le gorga ebi raklay mabilong. Au era kulumol men swakal congratulate tergemiu an sil belaw selmo mo de matang elong dib tergemiu. Bilong kau ma ebi raklay ablur belaw tu tergemiu. Lolong seora presidente. Direk lul tu tergemiu raklay kau marubukul belaw lolong seora presidente. Ese a ditarro lel ablur belaw a move forward. Kadangar tiar el al-sils, ara adar belaul kildibl, e momal aswar sel berraud, el lul da swir tirgen mlanga, au alela blur belaur airar, et tiayam lara ul da swir. Mlara ul da swir wa sekada magaray atarak lebsei, e kada mo ilyak blu, el digid el mga dared radabed, ma atabed, mara adar belau, e gidat tial ngara al-sil. Madion tigel mergidar adar belawa say delutal malmot mak edagay nga sew edang swira president telgok president el al time el moraigel sabeet el malaget garablur belaw el moklung yolira adar blur belaw ndi akal sabeel president el dingil tang ebilong gaw ma ebireklay egut makli ablur belaw ngire dar adar blur belaw el mot makar roguy engo swir lultur meru bugul belaw magulngit tergmew bol blakarang mew em nga suwira president, em nga suwira blur belaw rogin bom sisi. Sel suko kami arubukul belaw mokoto ya president tamo dekal sa ermulaw relel girirar adra blur belaw makbalol nitro kami bom sisi em nga suwira president rel alugok lang aradro wal elakal ko ramo misakaraw da swil girala blur belaw. Hindi kay kita alda adakal mergmiw Aktiol ngit tergidar adra blur belal wasay. Pol spedel motmak edo batal toy edo ngotmok rabel wader el al sil smakluguk matal arol el maralmay lel sum gidel adra belar el al sil samum itut edo ita tura blur belaw. Magul ngit tergidar pol tadak edo batal toy edo ngaswira president makablement tergidar adra blur belaw el move forward. Akmalon ngit tergamayon. Komsulang.
Malmasulang nga atangak lel presidente ra Senate, Raigel Klamel, ni maradal la ong atru imatal Senate, el mergidar adar belar el altutaw. Au era bodol mol mara program mergid, edi bodob isil mosel mle Declaration of Independence. Adim lete de arum te ergidar adar belar roguy, el mlosaying ringi. Mangmlaringi atangak lel mle Speaker House of Delegates sel time, ikadangal tangat tendir ka kelo banggether el alsils el ngiyar kamsik surang al whips senior tapsak lord proto direct el mlaringin el mle president ra senator sel time el ngiyam le senator Peter El Sugiyama kadomrot emalat karingi namodibus ra dolongoled mengel ngiyam le president tergider sel time direct na mo dibus ra dolongoled el kuniwon nakamura maktimodo lisay edingua talbung en mea adelbaratang al mo introduce ra president en umaskit sel el al mergider el alsils.
In 1994, this day, 30 years ago, I had the honor and privilege of calling President Kuniwon Nakamura to say his remarks. Today, October 1, 2024. It is a great honor and privilege for me to call upon His Excellency Surang Whips Jr., the President of the Republic of Palau, to say his remarks on this special day, on the journey that Palau has made these last 30 years. Ladies and gentlemen, kita ada Blue Belau, medak saklol prot a President Tergid, boldu udat algirel talmal tok besel silgid. Mr. President.
Will sales. Adega tutam. Dia amal controle kutial teal reclay بخصوص الغاو أي بدول ما نقول بلاو مالت معروضة سل مغرى يقال مكلون ديبل مغرتيالو بنجيت مالوي توتال أورغا يفتورو وريوس بيو ورياتي نوراب Rador, Argamsik, cuando ya Argamsik reclay, o su vez enga Venezuela último y morabot, mamrur se lo hacen último se remorsto, man la rabot que era un sandera la vemos urtaga al mere la total más y era del merteal me celebrate el teatro gobet el silse mo aclar mut sel na martial rogo dirigel malum el total agora bilu e reclay armasil belau Narmud المسا كمين مارتيالو بنجاد ريال توتاو يريغل مال توغوبيت سويل توتاو لغورغا فايس بريزيدنت ماروبل ممبرز كابينت فيرست ليدي سولان ديو بنجاد را avec el time إذا تريغل مال سواد مونتيال تيال لمريغا سولي لا بريزيدنت السينات ماروبل سيناتورز سين ارتيالو بنجاد ريال توتاو Regal Speaker Anastasio, Honorable Delegates, Chief Justice Ngiray Galaw, Honorable Justices. Kita di mo seser tokra marigel, wala di mo kya ortigal mo kya kargir. Today is really a special day, and like all birthday parties, we want to celebrate them with family and our closest friends. So today, marking our 30th anniversary, our 30th birthday, it is an honor and pleasure to have 30 countries representing the world here to celebrate this day with us. And I want to make special mention to the Honorable Vice President Aaron Palik and his wife, Special Envoy Takeda of Japan, representing Prime Minister Kishida, and Special Envoy Lang Chu from the Republic of China, Taiwan, representing His Excellency Lai Ching-ti, Honorable Minister Casper, representing Special Envoy for our dear friend, President Heine, and our close friend, Speaker, Marcos Steven from Nauru, who brings those flights into Palau. Thank you for being here. And of course, we're so grateful for our resident ambassadors, Ambassador Turner, Ambassador Lee, Ambassador Oricasa, and Ambassador Erendry, and all the delegations and friends that are here with us today, members of the Diplomatic Corps and all the ambassadors. Thank you for joining us to celebrate this 30th anniversary. And a special thanks to all the people of Palau. Matiamal tukubet sa susuri ng mga arbek la other belaw, ang arablo rang ayangal, ang morho charigi, ang silo rogi o radio, ma TV o reng sigit, Makamil rogul adar bela ng artiera al sils el de dag celebrate el tial togubet el sils ergir. Arakla amlo duli kidra al sils ngari Ahmed el dart malui el blue rabrulad ambassador Ilana el gidam la moaga del will el gid lo bantri etian mlomreg el Sunday raong erulurior odia kotulurior waise egidam lo sabed el opener seldom was en permanent mission ergid rablura New York. Se ulen cloud tutelele ngir turo se atamel belau al ngara blura New York. Ngir mo proud waseng wal first el missionary del owner ni government belau ngara imora blu. Ako moral waseng clol hotel sel kel doguritz ergith. Kita President Paules am dengel wase sel omrael el mora 1994 adim la kalbeot mlemringel kadalem dengel wase dim la choy serie der adra sebangol ame wase komla mo adra sebangol emal dim la choy serie de temel wase como adra dois egim la trura abulumil mora adra dois edim la choy serie etongoigi del mistri adra shabal emal dim la choy serie etongoigi del mistri adra ambrigel. And I want to take this special opportunity because we didn't have a choice and Spain claimed us as their colony. We didn't have a choice and we got sold to Germany. We didn't have a choice and we became part of Japan. We didn't have a choice and we became part of the United States. But we are grateful for the choice the United States gave us to be an independent country, so we are proud to celebrate 30 years of independence today. So first of all, today I want to thank God for blessing our wonderful country, for allowing us to be independent, for allowing us to live in peace and harmony, for allowing us to be able to grow and prosper, but most importantly, to ensure that what we have been given, we are good stewards of, and we can continue to pass on to future generations. Kita malmlige karel av ra 1994. Sel timing lui melol margik. Dik maldirge lot kya time adal bara tangal kadamangara agurand ra asahi raklai ya gumesa iwasa amdira adal المراي المراي iwas ramadad kadam red draban derang argif se umral wasending ar alselan muda de kado besring ختير المقدرون kadam renga sulela rubak kal diosel مسكيدا تيال كلابوغ البلواد ما تقلد ليلياك مرنا سولل نيامي تيجاي يريد المرال السيلز الطريق المعلومات تيال تيال مرنا سولل نجرا رقم سيج المال ديرجو بنجاد المرال السيلز كذا أسوق القرآن مشيرة ببيرة أيجل العملية سيل تامنا 1994 يقدو خمس ريال سيل سين قبل تيم الموضة كذا بلول لومغال ارتيارا رقم باخت ملابس الواسي سيرا 1994 ركلاي أرال مرang rulmuda la adek al lo akil lola ba kora magi karel mlai akmal diri ko embere e olle kara senator ni ebang ala mal solo magalla am klol piga be ola bel mertia le blinga lage de sta kamlil mang de la time mal dismud el merang rulmud adek al transition ndi mral mle mringa la ra el mertia lo rulmud al sil se celebrate mlam aswarte ngila roleth kadakir tial ngurul mud rel al silsel النياق كلبوغ البلور عملوا يقول درسيل مرا بلوها أرنغلي البلور بلاول الجيرل تيال كابيتول الجيده املا وتمل على الجيده الملا كمان كانوا سنجد الجيرل الجيل سندوق كذا القرى دي مو لوتكي سيلول بسوير أدر بلاو ترجال من تقليد الملوس را وتمل على ما ترجال من البريزيدنت ترجال أنغرا مولمي mereka mangal osingir lomdas ora development tra arang ale la blur belau mudul ba capitol el merang rul mud yak padel wase tiam la mereka sel biram la memong yang amla mod orsel hotel besel hotel al sel blur belau ra blur amal goyo edri kan la mod ora mal besel sto el close sto ngarap kulara ra blur amal goyo aku meral wase ge all hotel selom lolet el meral budulu ويسي أختي سوى قال لي الموشيل واسي أسيرا 1994 577 أسير واسي hotel rooms السيل أبلور بيلاو السيل إملامو إيرول تلايل ما يمول دارت أو إيرول تلايل ما دارت Hoy, vai ser ulteral madar. So 577 and 2,100 hotel rooms. Kadiri kal mo yung ase, minimum wage rablur belamle, imok klukuma, lui maklimel sense, el al ragas el ultiraklala mo 425, akbrenga sulera ar other olbil, and next year mo $5. Progress. كذا أدري كذا السيلبريتر الالسيلز مالمو ودرسيا كلولو مول ما أتناق المور تريجل وإير سيرابو دلياقل تريجل من السويل عشان جيراد المويلاقل اللي كليد مقدم مويلاقل ذي بيلاو ناري أتايم ملاقي هذا الروم الميكرونيشيان دي تريال من التقليد هذا اللي هسه أبيلاو أجيريل دي مويلاك إذا كان التنات لين مرال وايسي كدون يرول قتل لبتوي سر هذا ريل بلور ألسلا بلولات أو هذا دين شيء هذا اللي لياك إكلغار هذا هذا مذاق ترى المؤراب اللي غني إكلغار ريال بلور أمريكال المنغار رجيد أما سبعة رجيد Di suatu lo ais lo saya tial mlom regal Sunday ikadam la rablu ra New York emlo saya del saing ersel dama sing FPSA a minister udui manggel deputy secretary ramrigel Kurt Campbell maradala amlesil mitrgid kada signer sel FPSA ra New York emlo saya del mesa President Biden الموت السميسي سل زي سي الدلويل الريد لو بنجيل أبلو رامريجل إذا ريغن لو سيد الساينر سل MOU لو بنجيل أبيسكور متن موت المربلاو لقي دام بنجيل أسي كلو توتلل سل جيف أتمك كيد مارساليد المتمقرر بالواد إغو تكلو توتلل سل توغبت سل دلويل لو بنترار Kada mereka sulle la blura mereka gire la piscor, kada mereka blura sia, blura mereka gire la piscor, kada mereka sulle la blura siabal, gire la jaiga volunteers. Tirgai maklo tu tira lo magar sel sisi el del will radrongole help rata tike la belwaf. El alsil se kada la mesa batogol el ngia أبلا هذا قطمق التمخ دي أقوم راي قال تيجي يلا قال كده راميس نرما أكيرالين كده
agired el got luaiget tingi la kenedi dia kadi domdas wase ngeras ela government rulil gired bai gired domdas wase ngerai gel se ed rulil gired la government tergid metial government tergid ma abela argid angar ele rogui mengired el mobla garmud lowreor e waigel ulgo kiralin gired lo ba positive attitude gired lo mdasu awil uldasu e gired el barroglo singe e gired el magalo bakal tarre e se asmisi abelao el ngu belao morue makmare asulela olbira glulau e mal mare asulela armasil belao marubugul belao gidat maga cloud cledam e mashorar adar belal di ima boktegargir lo si aklung yoler waseng magrama wila klangaratir rabek el sils raigal mering el gidel di tuagal bulu adar dangar al sel mang era al sils lo goder rak edol mol maltmak edagau cledam edagai ngaseu el gidri belao edoba belal mrail budulu edong oriong maringi edong otmok ringi mesel udunguloy dil morang alged engel moutel mawir sel dingilu alo aise akmadino seng malamo ko mangana aldadu egida amil subereli lo ase ngira de lo longson ngira de lo omdasura hel dergi de bilung aise magada ngasada la ablong urgid Resekle besay, hindi lo mamure lal malom se bora igal bude support igal state. Hindi ka besay si il fast. Hindi ka tamral merenga sulel igal rogul state government mar governors. El tiram lot magal kut maklit tial sil sergidre lang man se edel mem kada celebrate tial klubogol el bebulang arulmud rablu ramal gayo. Ma Dios el mol mol makaltangat rabelwad rablur belau marbek el adar belau el olmol لما قلتات التريال ساليد بدأ القط مكلي عبود ما قلتارين ما ويل بلو المراربك الأضرب له هذا كمرال بسولان Happy 30th Independence Day.
Malmasulang at ang akil President Tergid, Raigel, al Mergid, al Tutaw. Kadam ura ulabong al tial program Mergid, din direct al suad al mom isi, luase tial celebration Mergid, al Independence Day. Mlamo tal Sunday, madaringel ralo muula. Mong laringi aigel, baby raklay ungadra, al mlamo mreg, mndisuad al maase selbunga di mo recognize, tirgel tira kuplokat sa Raigel, kakarausat kayo nga dara. Mong laringi mlegat tengel el cycling race, tirigel nga rarat el maliwek la, tial babalvab. Mong laringi mle 50-kilometer category, engel mlokat seringi Mr. Sinich Arakawa, Miss Mayumi Sone. Direct mlaringi sel 100 kilometers, tirigel mlokat sa Mr. Blade Plus, Miss Pei Fang Hise. Direct el katingel el mlaringi hindi selulda sa wase kadamakarang ruletri rangal karbela direct el mosa mariar. Mong mlaringi sel junior training el gira la mini games sa triathlon. El mlaringi omingigay mangararat marmurt. Mong mlaringi Mr. Travis Sakuray. Ngemlo ongerung or sel 50 kilometers. Miss Alangoy Gibbons, alngiam lo ongewar sel 50 kilometers. Madirek kal Miss Ebiklo ngirasway, tiramal di magikarel ngayas kal ngal garbelaw. Al direk kal mlartiay gid klayung adra. Direk kal mlaringi sel got al Palau Cup sailing. Direct military class, masel optimist P class category, ngel mnogot Amled senyu idib albuigar ngararth. Ngel mlo ngeru ngakai umemoto albuigar abalilyo. Engel mlo ngede ya saku niro albuigar ngatpang. Selguk sikla sertiaigi del sailing. Engel mlokot at Jordan yaad albuigar malig. Ngel mlo ngerung. Ang aruod sedil bayaw ngalgarangaram lungoy. Engel mlo ngede a Madeline Cruz al ngalgarayray. Kada might congratulate tidakarokul mga yasakal ngaliked. Direk ang ngar baby retir al mla makalarata para syabal al merbelaw ratem lo merekal buil. Direk ang mlaring isel ko outrigger class matangaring itirigel ulum te ay gikel kakarosal al balo malubang alad mandiswad al mo recognizer tir e merang asulir al maral mlek labo kala igel mliri ratav al dubiles e ungel adiv. Mangaring isel Tafa Sonsorol State Men's Association, Palau Sailing Association, One Reef, Courtyard State, Mengele Nick, Halislu. Hindi kayo kita mleswad recognize ay gamle activity lul bangkel at selme boat race. Al mlaring irsel nombre kal Sunday. Kumal masulang.
Presidente tra Senate, malungil total merka obkong. Ngaringi tirigel lide reklay tirigel adra belura Taiwan al melding irgider elang. Ngakama landisang ako radiol tur kumyarubak. Chief Justice tirganga sera 1994 etamiloy ko raasa higuran del load keurgit. Ela tirigel ngalgir aku mermang al melding ergid tialo del Kilsel sil sergidra independence madi dolngi trak loreng e dogoro otua tlid e dongul laul de swed e dolutel mamadar til memskit sel ligir el walo ngigil sel legoteng ligira 1994 el merelang mangoradi moyor I was explaining to our leaders today that in 1994 our friends from Taiwan, the indigenous people, Madam Ambassador of Taiwan, came and danced for Palau in 1994. I remember that day very well. As I mentioned, I was the MC, and we had a very large delegation of Taiwan visiting Palau. And by the way, for our friends from the United States, I want to share with you that the first country to sign a diplomatic note with the Republic of Palau is none other than the United States. You are the first friend in the international community. And if I may add, the second country is our friends from Japan to sign the diplomatic note with our friends from Taiwan was not until a bit later. So we just recently celebrated our 25th year anniversary of the friendship between Palau and Taiwan. It's been a wonderful friendship over this many years. And as our president said, we now have over 120, Mr. President. We have over 120 diplomatic ties with substantial members of the United Nations. And we are so honored that so many of you could be with us today. So after the dances, I would like to ask the delegation from Taiwan, as soon as the dance finishes, to come and take a photo up with the president and your delegation. And then after that, we will offer the closing prayer. And then I would like to ask all of our Palauan citizens to give the opportunity to our guests to take a photo opportunity with the president first and our leaders before the Palauans come up and greet our president and try to take pictures with him on this special day. So just a little bit of order So where are the friends from Taiwan? Are they ready? Let's welcome our dancers from the Republic of China, Taiwan.
Davadakai Mabula Ali, and good morning, everyone. Happy Independence Day. We are Naruan dance troupe from Taiwan Indigenous Peoples Cultural Development Center, Council of Indigenous Peoples. 大家早安，我们是台湾原住民族委员会原住民族文化发展中心的纳鲁湾乐舞剧团。It is an honor and privilege to join our Minister Lao Tzu Zingrua in celebrating with you the 30th Independence Day of the Republic of Palau. 我们非常开心有这个荣幸，跟随着我们的老祖曾志勇主委一起前来帛琉，与你们庆祝独立纪念30年。This morning, we'll be bringing you a series of songs of the Bunun, one of the 16 formally recognized indigenous groups of Taiwan. 今天早上，我们将带给大家一系列布农族歌谣。In the past, Bunun people live in high mountain, and they have developed customs and cultures based on their lifestyle at the time. Every November to December, Bunun will hold a millet ritual. Millet is a type of small grain and is a very important staple of the Bunun. During the ritual, they will plant the seeds and place spinning tops. They believe that the faster the spinning top spins, the faster the millet will grow. 每年11至12月期间，布农族人会举行小米播种季，也会请在部落非常会播种的妇女来进行播种。另外，打陀螺代表陀螺转得越快，小米就能越长越快。The second song is the drinking song. It's called the kazua. Bunun, when they enjoy a glass or two, they feel nostalgic and missing the family. 第二首饮酒歌 Gahuza 诉说的是在部落饮酒过程会想念自己的家人。The third song, called Aguan. It is a story about a lady named Aguan who invited a Bunun lady to work with her on the land. However, due to her allergies, she wasn't able to work. 第3首歌是一首歌谣，名叫《阿关》。阿关是一位平地妇女，她邀请布农族妇女跟她一起到家里整地，但却因为皮肤过敏而无法工作，也因此这是一首邀请工作歌。After that, we have Malastapang, which is an announcement of one's achievement. In the past, during the gathering, Buno men will perform a Malastapang, which is to share their achievements from war fights. Today, war achievements are replaced with achievements in hunting and social recognition. 再来是布农族在一般宴会时会进行打战回来的马拉斯达邦，或者是报战功。马拉斯达邦是布农族男子公开展现自己能力的场合，过去只有参与战争或猎头者才有资格报战功。因为时空变迁，目前改以猎物或者是社会头衔取代报战功。Lastly, we have a traditional ballad. It is called Going Home. The meaning in the lyric goes, On this pitch dark road, I have no one to rely on. I don't know where to go. My heart feels helplessness and sad in this darkness. Go home, go home, let's go home. I'll put my faith in you, my Lord. Please shine my way home. 最后要给大家最后一首歌谣，叫做《回家》。歌词的意思大概是这样的：在这漆黑的路上，没有人可以依靠，不知道要往何处去。我的心在这里彷徨无助，在这黑暗之中，失落的心是如此的难过。回家吧，回家吧！现在我依靠你，我的神，请你照亮我前面的道路。愿这首歌谣祝福大家平安地回到家。Now let's enjoy the songs of the Bunun. 现在让我们一起欣赏布农族的歌谣。
西西土大王。
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like the dancers to remain on the stage. Excuse me. Yeah. I would like the dancers to remain on the stage. Come back on the stage, please. President Tiamle Ontira Adra Taiwan wase dil bol mregal meloy ke bol sabiul morbitar tire nga clear lo mngemiu malakal sabi lal tokor alud. Ambassador Jessica Lee, I would like to ask the delegation of the Republic of China to join the dancers on stage with the President of Palau. Madam First Lady, could you join the President and for a photo op with our friends from Taiwan? If too many, you can go on the backstage. Yeah. Maybe some in the back, yeah. Thank you, Taiwan. Thank you very much. Ambassador Richelle Turner of Australia, I would like to take this opportunity and also share with you that on the first day of our independence 30 years ago, your country of Australia was one of the 3 nations to sign our diplomatic notes. We are blessed to have the United States, Japan, and Australia present today, 30 years after the diplomatic notes. Everyone, let's give a round of applause to Australia. Thank you. Era lame tirgele gukal gedal ngar belau poima dancers elmo meskida ulubong loy ke kadam umusimbra programmer gid direct kutial te ale di gulngitra Vice President Udu Senor, please stand up and be recognized. Kabrenga sulela Udu ulmalmlo oso emlarasko gilmera kasus Vice President rigid emlame banged. Let's give her a round of applause. Thank you, Madam Vice President. At this time, in marangul modesi poima dancers, tirgang algedal guk limos karatagora Polynesian dancing. Kita matengel beklat sel bol merektial program regider el altutau. Engya morngisel all hotel belau fair. Kita moltob da igel ligedal rabek patengel aigal belwadar abelur belau munguk mosebedal celebrate ra igel cultural dances sergida other belau. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to Poima dancers.
Happy Independence Day, Palau and all dignitaries and special guests here in Palau. Thank you, Alan, for introducing us. As you know, the young ladies and gentlemen in front of you are from Poima's Polynesian Dance Group, originally called Palau Polynesian Dance Group. We've been here since 1994. Actually, we came here in 1982, and we've been performing for families, for honorary guests, and now we're here 30 years later, celebrating Happy Independence Day. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And as we grace our next number, it's called the Talungab, which we have our special guest coming up to perform for you. And if you're wondering why we're performing a Samoan song, it's because my mother, Poima, is from Samoa. And she married my father, who's from Palau. And so that's why we're, ergo, Palau, Poima's Polynesian Dance Group. So we'll introduce to you the Talungab. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you enjoy the rest of the Happy Independence Day. And just to recognize, Poema Lavale Lutupeni Brown. That's our mom, and she's the one that's been with us for 30 years, actually more than that, 52. And we'd like to thank Tacy for doing the Tawalunga this morning, actually this afternoon. Thank you. And also, my father is John Sadao Tarkong. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Malmusulang tirigel ngal kara poima ersel ligir. Waigal ladilong adal baratang. These two performances were performed during our first Independence Day celebration in 1994. So we wanted to commemorate that. Today we also celebrate the All Hotel Palau Fair. Mr. Seed will have an opportunity to explain that a little. But as part of our Palauan tradition, we have what we call seng to give to those that perform, especially for us. And so Starting from the conch shell to the chant, the President has sang for Olgril Ise, Teong et Pisong, Mingel Rea Macreos. Direkal nga rin nga sanggel at ang aklal President Tergid, ma First Lady, el moraigal tablol ngloy gal mlamo marek. Direkal nga rin nga sanggel at ang aklal Vice President, Chay Udu sang Bao Senior, el mor tirigel meloy gal adra Taiwan, madirekal tirigel meloy gal lomteer tirigel ngalgel apoyma.
President, kama speaker maraklay, kadam marakpregra program regid. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of our program. I would like, before I ask the pastor to come and say the benediction, I would like to ask that after the benediction, the President and the First Lady will come on the lower stage, and then we would invite the dignitaries, starting with the Vice President, and just follow that route to come and greet and take a photo op on this special day after the prayer is offered. Manlem wila sil sergidar al tutaw, swakal direk lungutial te al speaker, el dilungir regid el bekla de the saprot Chief of Staff regid Landi, please ebom door akumdasyon sa bede speaker el wase angkal ngalgiurong SR did a great job today. Why say India? Oy. Direk el gulungit speaker ebo klingir sel ol tigingem, wasen dia kami direk el gulungit prot el merangak. Well, it's been a great honor. Exactly 30 years ago today, I had the privilege, as the President mentioned, and I would like to quote the very words that I said on that day. I said at this moment, I said, will the honor guards lower the flag of the United States and raise the flag of the Republic of Palau? As the Republic of Palau's flag was raised, there was no wind, and the flag went up to the top of the pole with no winds. But as soon as they started playing the national anthem of Palau, a full wind came and opened the flag to sway, to symbolize the independence of Palau as a nation 30 years ago. As our President mentioned, I turned around to see many leaders of Palau at that time with tears in their eyes. Today, I know for those of them who have passed on are up in heaven watching over us and shedding a tear of joy of the growth that this Republic has made to this day. I would like to thank Chairman Ngirait Matul, Minister Ngirait Matul, and Minister Obiang for a job well done, the Ministry of State, and all the hardworking team that made this occasion a very special and successful one. I would like to ask all the Palauans and dignitaries to come and enjoy the Palauan traditional dances, and also to enjoy the food that has been prepared by all the 16 states of Palau in the booths behind us. So, I would like to take the opportunity and to thank our sponsors for the Independence Day ceremony and the OBF. May I thank Blue Bay Petroleum, Surang Sons Company, Palau Investment Corporation, WCTC, Belau Transfer and Terminal Company, CARP Corporation, CTSI, HBO Construction, iRudim and Company, Impact Corporation, Palau Royal Resort, RNC Boat Charter, Shell Villa, Smile Air Inc., Soon's Flower Shop, VMJ Construction, Palasia Hotel Palau, Westpac Kiowa Shipping, Palau Pacific Resort, Pacific Mission Aviation, Bemermi Burgers and Fries, Hanpa, Palau Fishing Co-op. Want to thank, on behalf of the committee, to thank all the sponsors that helped make this day a successful day today. So at this time, I would like to ask a pastor to come and close our ceremony with a prayer, and we celebrate the rest of the day joyously, in peace and harmony and safety.
Raklay, Presidenta Senate, Speaker, Justice, Chief Justice ng Artiang. Tiagida tingin a Dios el girel al sils mamaralme rabulur belau. Kadam tigringil ngaramalaga at chapter 3 rabus 12 en kumulwasay. Misay ar adrabek el bulu amo magdong or gamiu ngal tangat lebelu miu amo ungil dang agil. Adios polo mukal tangat ra el alsils elo mukal tangat ra bek kabodo lulu. Ubul Dios ngarayang at agimer madam al swel be malol dang serga mal mereng asulem. Kamam edam Dios adia kasba amal malmol malmaral budulu agi miliak largau. Ngalom sereng largau ong tigay largau girel armer dalam president terkamam para adal ken ngal sila blumam insbam edam Dios msaklung yole mabal tigreng largau lom godor kamam mabalumam. Pembalmol lom mukal tangat temong tigay gra president marmungat taklam maigel made lurior longot mok. Wal klub kelela belumam mar adal kiel ngara alsel. Momoknel tangat tertial sil semong tigay ge morer sarbek la adal ngatial mol mutra kap sengay malaka ngidil telamal mal ubeng karior el bupar adalong lam mol mutra ulo bangalel tial sil sergamam. Imre ngasulem di bloel ngarang klela Yesus Kristus sebelam. Amen.
Malmsaula Pastor, may we conclude our program by saying all together, Happy Independence Day, Palau. And if you don't mind, just turn to the side and greet the next person next to you. Thank you for coming. Thank you, friends from far and near. This concludes our ceremony this morning. Thank you, everybody.